What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Oh man, that was bad. Let's try that again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping into another video. I tried to do my intro a second ago and I literally ended up in a coughing attack. I had taken a sip of my very much needed Celsius today. I live down here in South Florida and I am right now in the Miami traffic, which you can see all around me. But trying to get home, and man, I'm going to tell you what a crazy market day it's been today. There's so much going on in the market today. Probably not going to be able to get into the charts with you specifically about the best day trade stocks, but I can tell you that for the most part, everything's on a rundown right now, which is totally good and totally fine. Because remember that when you have correction, when you have a retest and the stocks come down, that's where you're able to make more money, because you're going to buy the dip, buy it cheaper, and ride it back up and make your money in it. And even stuff that's like a longer term hold, like for example, there's all kinds of craziness going on right now with Tesla. Elon Musk has lost it, and so has Donald Trump. And they are like two boys on the in the playground fighting over who's going to be on the monkey bars, and they're just battling back and forth on Twitter. Matter of fact, Elon Musk turned off Trump's Twitter account, so it says that he's like basically been banned from Twitter. And I'm sorry, but that stuff is just funny. This doesn't have to be political, guys. I don't care who you voted for, but when that happens, that's just so funny, because it's like we're best friends today, and now we're like screaming at each other, because you ate my half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And there's all kinds of stuff on social media right now about that. I'm gonna throw a couple of things here up on the screen. It's just funny to me, man. I can't help it. It's just funny to me, because of what's going on. And so I'm gonna tell you what your average Joe day trader Josh did over here. Josh already had a pretty good position in Tesla. I was actually really strong in the profit as of like, I don't know, 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. today. And next thing you know, this battle ensues and Tesla stock is on the drop. And I want to say it was like $2.70 something cents. Last I looked, which sucks, because I got in it about that a long time ago, and now I'm down. So what did I do? I bought more shares. What do I always say? Buy the dip, guys. Buy the dip. Now, I don't know how much further down Tesla's going to go, but Tesla's not going to be destroyed or go out of business because of this argument between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They're not going to be destroyed because Trump's saying he's going to do away with government contracts, whatever all that stuff is. Tesla's not going anywhere, guys. Tesla is going to be around. You have to think about all of what's going on in Saudi Arabia with the prince. You have to think about stuff that's going on in Dubai. You have to think of, the release of the robo-taxis. I mean, there's so much going on for Tesla. Like literally everybody's just waiting for them to get back to the $400 level and then explode from there. So a setback, a drop back, a retest, hey, I'm okay with it. That's how the market works. Again, remember, I've reminded you guys a million times. Number one, my channel has nothing to do with giving financial advice. I'm not here to give anybody any financial advice. I'm just here to share with you, my day trade journey and even my long-term stock journey, because I like to share with you guys what I bought, what I have, how it's doing. Look at NVIDIA, doing awesome. But overall, and I'm not a sponsor. I don't have anything going on with Celsius, although I like to trade Celsius stocks every now and then. And Celsius, if you're watching, you can send me promos, or if you want me to talk about your product, I will, for a fee, right? But no, guys, all joking aside, crazy market day, market running down. It closed, running down. The S&P 500 was doing some crazy up and down stuff today. It was just one of those days where you hope to have been in it early, and I hope you guys were in it early. I sent a couple messages out to a few of you subscribers. James, I sent you a message about lottery, LTRY. That was pumping pretty good today. Also, Quad Vlog, I sent you a message about EOSE. That was on fire today. So some really good stocks you guys are looking at. I hope that you're using some of my strategy to identify some of those stocks as becoming your best day trade stocks and continue to share them. Because you know what, guys, the only way we can get rich together is to share and be part of community and build. And with that said, for those of you that this is your first time here, first time to the channel, welcome to being here. You know, we actually started a Discord. I haven't sent out invitations yet. Waiting for responses for how many people want to be part of the Discord. I think we've got like 3 or 4 people so far. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm just going to let the post sit up with people voting if they're interested. And then we'll probably go ahead and launch the Discord and get that going. I'm not charging people for it. I know there's tons and tons of YouTubers that do one-on-one, stock coaching and, all kinds of different trainings and all that. Nothing I've done, I've charged for, guys. I've got training videos on my channel about candlestick patterns. I've got training about charting, how to draw your support and resistance lines. I've got some training that will be released next week on scanners and screeners and what I use to select my stocks that I'm going to, do my analysis on, to become one of the best day trade stocks, guys. So there's a lot here. Now, with the Discord, at some point, probably if it gets to a point where we've got a lot of people that want to get into the Discord, we'll probably charge some sort of a fee to be part of it annually, monthly. I don't know. I haven't figured all that out, but we'll kind of see how that works. For now, those of you that are interested and want to get in, you're going to get in and you're going to be grandfathered in, and maybe like up to the first 25 people, we'll lock you guys in. We can start some communication. I'd love to talk to the people that comment the most in here. Would love to talk to you guys on the day. Just catch up with you guys daily. Hey, what's going on? Let's, chat, communicate, share the news with you, kind of share things live, what I'm seeing. But anyway, it's something that's available and we're going to get that out there. And like I was saying, if I didn't finish the sentence, I bought a bunch of Tesla stock. In the dip now. It may go down more, but that's okay. I locked myself in, long-term hold, and we'll just kind of see how it does. Matter of fact, I've been considering moving some other funding. I've got a Wealthfront account. It's only making like, I think 3.5% or 4% now, guys. I can do better in the stock market, with trading it every day, or even just, putting portions of money in the S&P 500 and kind of letting that grow, and probably get a better return on it. But I'm trying to make some financial decisions about how to do that, or if I want to do that. I kind of like to be pieced out in, different ways to secure my retirement and not kind of have all my eggs in one basket, but we'll see how that works. So let's talk about APLD today, guys. I love APLD, Applied Digital. If you're not day trading APLD with me, guys, what are you waiting for? APLD, it's the absolute one of the best stocks going. They are diluting a little bit right now. They had over 13,000 shares that they were diluting. I got to go back to the article again. It might have been more, but basically, they did an offering. They're selling off some shares. They're doing some pretty incredible, positioning for APLD to be more successful. I'm in it, man. I love APLD. I made today in APLD, I don't know, $800 something. I'll show you guys that. I was able to get into it this morning, and I'm trying to think of the dollar, about $13.22, and I wrote it all the way up to $14.20, and it was just another great day for APLD. APLD has been stellar all week, guys. And like I said, it's not as volatile as some other companies, so it's a lot easier to trade it, and you can kind of read the candlesticks as they come. I don't live in the 1 minute, guys. I look at the 1 minute and 5 minute to make my entry decision, and then I basically look at the 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute. I watch the candles. Sometimes you got to stay in the 15 minute and 30 minute. Otherwise, you drive yourself crazy and you're wanting to sell every 5 seconds to get out of it, thinking it's bombing. But if you know APLD like I do, you know the trend, you know the analysis of it. Once it gets on a good run up, it's going to run up for a while. And go look at the chart today, guys. Matter of fact, I'll throw it up here on the screen and you can see what that chart looked like and see that it did a pretty solid run up. I will tell you, though, in the post market right now, it's dumping. And I am dramatic, guys. I say dumping. It doesn't mean it's down to $4 a share. So, Chase, I know you asked about it. When will it get back to the $7, $8 range? I'm not sure, but it looks pretty good. Like it might be on its way. It was all the way down to 10 something, 11 something. So take a look at it. I definitely am going to be watching the post market into tonight, closing at 8, and then the pre market, and kind of see how it runs in the morning. And I will day trade it tomorrow, guys. If it's at $13 or if it's at $5, I day trade it because I make money in it every day. And I recommend that you do your homework, do your research, take a look at it. A lot of other stocks I was looking at today that are doing really well. We're doing really well this morning. Everything's on a sort of a down run now. But a lot of the best day trade stocks that we put on our list, we're doing pretty well up until, news and the talk about the meeting today with the Chinese president. They went about an hour and a half. There's just a lot of volatility in the news, and all this nonsense in the White House is causing some of that. But don't sit on the sidelines, guys. Don't sit on the sidelines and miss your opportunity to find those companies, those stocks that you can make money in. One of the things that I commit myself to do every single day is to go in and look at, number one, the list we've already created of the best day trade stocks. How are they doing? I kind of, look to the left, is what we always say. One of the guys that runs the Discord that I'm in, he always says, look to the left, Josh. Look to the left. I always say, hey, I got a question about this support resistance level, blah, blah. And he always says, look to the left. And basically what we're talking about is pulling to the left and looking at the analysis, looking at the last 5 days, 10 days, 30 days, the 200 moving average, understanding what it's doing. Yes, I got to get around this little van, understanding what it's doing and then seeing the daily trend and knowing up, down, or sideways. And that's really helpful when you kind of look and understand on a stock or a company what the trend lines are. So anyway, guys, listen, I hope you guys, number one, are being careful. Do not trade your mortgage payment, rent payment, car payment, insurance payment, the food, the money that you need to buy food to put, on the table for your family, for you. Don't trade that money. Trade money you have set aside that is set specifically for trading. Understand your risk tolerance. What could you afford, or what are you comfortable losing? And always remember that when I say to be comfortable losing, if you don't sell the stock, you haven't lost anything yet. It's just down, and it could be a matter of time before it turns around and comes back up. Even with Trump and Elon Musk getting ready to battle it out in a UFC fight, guys, there's still ways to make money in the stock market every single day. So be careful in the market, number one. Number two, guys, do your homework, do your research, take a look at, support and resistance levels, understand those candlestick patterns. I've got several videos out there already for candlestick training. I've got 2 candlestick training videos that are going to launch next week. And total transparency, guys, I'm taking my wife and my youngest son on a cruise. We leave this Saturday. So we will have some videos that are uploaded and scheduled to release while I'm away. But you're not going to get that daily market update from me for a while, unless I figure out a way how to do that from the cruise ship. And don't say it's not possible. So we'll see, guys. We'll see how that works. But chances are it's going to be a quiet week for updates from me. And, hopefully all of you, my subscribers, are still here when I get back, because I've been enjoying sharing with you, and I want to continue to grow and build the channel. Listen, guys, have a great day. Catch up with you on the next video. Look forward to seeing you all again in the channel, and give some thought to the Discord. Would love to have some more people show interest and want to sign up so we can get that started. All right, guys, let's continue to get rich together. Josh out. Peace.